Hi, in this video I'll be showing you this. It's the Vax dual power carpet washer, or the model number on this one is the W85DPE. And what I want to do today is first of all show you around the carpet washer, some of the features and benefits that it offers. I'll also show you how to change the belt, because that's one thing that is quite easy to do. First of all, Vax are very well known for their floor washing appliances. There's quite a lot to choose from now. You've got things like hard floor cleaners, you've got carpet washers, and it is normally recommended to ideally stick with that. So if you have got a hard floor, then try and go for a dedicated hard floor cleaner. And like this one, this is really designed for carpet cleaning. You will find that the way they wash, the way they clean the floor is completely different. On this one you've actually got a, well, as it says, a dual power, so you've actually got two brushes underneath. I'll show you that in a bit more detail in a moment. Now, I've already put it together, but just to show you how to put it together, because it's very easy. All you've got, it comes in 3 sections, so all you needed to do was to put this on the, well, I've put it on our table here, put this middle section on top, and then you've got 2 screws that you put in there, and then you just put the handle on top of the middle section, and then you've got 1 screw that just goes in there. So that's just using a Phillips screwdriver, and then once you've done that, then you just hook the cable over the top, then you're ready to go. I know for a lot of people, when you're looking at buying something like this, the weight of it can be quite important. Now when you're carrying it, you have got a handle at the top here. That's really good because that's almost like the centre of gravity. It's only 5.8 kilograms, so the weight of it is pretty good. Clearly when you've got water in there, then that will make it a bit heavier. Talking about water, you've actually got 2 tanks on this. So you've got the clean water tank and you've got the dirty water tank at the bottom. Capacity wise, you're looking at 2.7 litres of clean water that you can put in here, and then it will extract around 1.5 litres of water. As far as filling them up, well, filling the top one up anyway, first of all you need to do is, it's normally recommended to, when you go over to the sink, put warm water in here first. You do get some solution with it, just find that. So this is what comes with it. So this is some of the Vax carpet and upholstery cleaning solution. I will post a link below. There is a link that you can go and get some more that I found some at pretty good prices. But yeah, as I say, when you first get this, when you're filling it up, just go to the tap and put warm water in there. It doesn't have to be hot. You don't want to, it doesn't want to be boiling hot or anything. Just make sure it's quite warm when you put it in. Put the water in first. I know quite a few people put the solution in first, but what you can find is when you put the solution in and then you put the water on, it can get quite foamy in there. So it's always recommended to put the water in first, fill it up. The cap at the top is an excellent measuring guide. It does say on that, so it says solution fill cap. And then all you do is you just pop that on the top there. It just turns around a couple of times, make sure that's nice and tight, and then you can put that back on. When you need to empty the tank, you will find that first of all the level of the dirty water rises to normally around that part of the tank. There's not actually a level on there to show you, but it's a pretty good indicator when you've got the dirty water in there. What you'll also find is it will make a slight different sound. I have tried one of these. Unfortunately I've not got a demonstration of this actually in action today, but it does make a slightly different sound when you're using the carpet washer. Also you'll find that it won't actually pick up any of the water that's on the floor, so that's a couple of good indicators that you need to empty the tank. And to do that, all you do is just press that in like that. So press the button down, that's nice and easy, and then you can just go to the sink and empty the water from at the back there. The other option is that you can actually take it apart to clean it. You just got the couple of clips on the side, and that just pulls off, and then you can give that a nice good clean. It is recommended, especially with the dirty water tank, when you've finished using it, just come and give this a good wash. What you don't want to do, and I know this from previous experience, we used to have another carpet washer years and years ago, and I know on the odd occasion we'd forget to do that. When you come to use it, especially if you're not using it very often, it could be once, possibly twice a year, the tank inside starts to smell quite a lot. So it is always recommended, especially with the dirty water tank, as I say, just give it a good clean out. It doesn't have to be a lot, just give it a quick rinse under warm water. And what I recommend is ideally let it dry. So just leave these out for ideally probably 10-12 hours just to completely dry. Just give it a wipe around inside, and then once they are fully dry, just make sure you give the around here a bit of a clean. I know when it's new it's not quite so relevant, but just give the seals a wipe round, because what you can find is that as long as you make sure they're nice and clean, then that can really go a long way. And then just pop the lid back on there, and then push the two clips down, and then that just slots back into place. So locate it at the bottom first, and then you just clip it in. If you followed me on YouTube for a while, you will notice that I am quite an advocate of cordless appliances, especially cordless vacuums. I just think the way that they operate and the freedom that you get with a cordless appliance is fantastic. When it comes to carpet washers, I must say I've tried quite a few over the years, and again, if you've followed my YouTube channel for a while, you will know that I've tested quite a few cordless hard floor cleaners especially, and they are very good and they do have a place. And what I mean by that is when you do your vacuuming, if your cordless vacuum runs out partway through, it doesn't really matter, because what you can do is you can just go and pop it on charge for a couple of hours, then come and finish the job. When you use something like a carpet washer, it's much more of a bigger job, because first of all what you're doing is you're moving everything out of the way, which clearly you're going to do when you're vacuuming anyway. But what you're also going to do is you're going to vacuum first, and because the whole floor is going to be wet, then you want to try and make sure it's wet all in one go. You don't want to make sure that you don't want part of the room to be wet and then the other part to be wet, because it's going to be wet for much longer. So the cord on this one is wrapped around the back. You've got the cord storage. As far as the length of it, you're looking around 8 meters, so it is pretty good length at least. But when it comes to storing it, as I say, you've got the cord storage just at the top there and at the bottom there. So what you'd normally do is to wrap it round, just make sure it's well out of the way. What I do like about this carpet washer is that the controls are foot operated. So first of all, you've got the on and off switch here. So you press that to turn the vacuum or the washer on and off. And then this side, you've actually got the release handle. And what that will do is that will just enable you to tilt this back. So you just press that and then you can tilt the washer back. What I'll do now is I'll show you the brushes underneath, and I'll also show you how to change the belt on this. If you were doing this yourself, then just make sure that really everything's dry first of all. If you have got solution in the tank, or if you've got water in here, either take the tanks off or make sure the tanks are empty. I do speak from personal experience myself. I have tried doing this when one of the tanks has got some water in it, and all it does is it just ends up spilling. And if it's the clean water tank, it's not so bad. If it's the dirty water tank that you spill in, then it kind of defeats the object of what you've just been doing. So just either take the tanks off or just make sure they are completely empty. First thing to do is to lie the washer on its side. You'll see here, this is where you've got the double brushes. So you've got two here. They are quite stiff bristles. This is something I always really like. The main advantage is it can really get into the carpet, especially if you've got quite a long, nice pile carpet. And things like the stiff bristles are always a really good way to go. You'll find under here, I'm not sure if you can see it from there, but you've actually got different numbers here. So what it's doing is it's showing you that you actually need to take out 7 screws to take the belt out. And it's even giving you an instruction there to remove your screwdriver. And all you need is just a Phillips or a crosshead screwdriver to take the 7 screws out. I've just tried to zoom in a little bit more, just show you this in a bit more detail. Now once you've taken all the 7 screws out, then all you need to do is just remove that. You will find one of the wheels is part of that, so just put that to one side. A lot of vacuums and carpet washers still use belts, so to show you how to change it, I just wanted to do this because it's quite an easy process. So first of all I need to do is to take that off the main shaft there, and if you just remove the brush, so that just pulls out, and then take that out as well, it just unclips there, and then the belt's removed. So that's nice and easy. And if you need to replace the belt, then basically all you're doing is you're just doing the reverse of what we've just done. So just locate it at the top here. I'll try not to get my head in the way too much. So you just put the belt into place like that, make sure it's over the main part of the shaft, so that just pushes into place. Make sure you get the right way around. You will find that there is a circular end and then there's an end that's slightly rectangular. It's the rectangular end that's going to come up here, so just pop that into the circular end there, and that's it. So that's in place and that just pushes back. Just make sure they are nice and flush, and then once you've got those in place, then just pull this round and it just goes over the main drive shaft. And once they are completely in place, I always just try and rotate it a little bit, just make sure they're in place, and that's it, that's done. And then once you've done that, then just put this back in and then put the 7 screws back in, and then once you've done that, then that will basically showing you how to replace the belt on it. If you're thinking of buying one of these carpet washers, I have provided a link below to show you where to get one at a competitive price. I hope you enjoyed this quick video on the Vax W85DPE Carpet Washer. Now, I know I could have done a full demonstration of it. Unfortunately, because of the carpets we've got here, you wouldn't really see the benefit of it in our showroom because they're really short, like a wiry carpet. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you are thinking of buying one of these, I hope you've learnt a little bit about it. All I normally say is please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just give us a quick thumbs up, click subscribe and leave any comments below. I always ask for comments on the videos, whether you enjoyed it, whether you didn't enjoy it. If you have got any questions on the carpet washer, then I have got one in the showroom here. Just pop in the comments and I'll try and get back to you. Also, if you have got one of these, if you have got one of the Vax carpet washers, then let me know what you think about it, because I do always appreciate the feedback. Thanks for watching.